You now went to Amsterdam.
That's right. My father hired a furnished flat in Amsterdam Zuid, which is south of Amsterdam, on the Merwedeplein. It was a flat from a Jewish lady who was going, they realized that her son lived in Switzerland, and this lady went to live with her son. So she was quite pleased that she found somebody who would take over the flat with everything in it. So we moved there, and it was quite a Jewish area because it was perhaps built in 1930, and when the German refugees came from Germany to Amsterdam, this was all empty property, and a lot of Jewish families moved in there, and there was a loud knock on the door, and you know, nobody would come usually so early at 8 o'clock, so we didn't really know what to do. We were kind of frozen, and Floris, he opened the window and he jumped out onto a roof and ran away because he was a young student who should have reported for work in Germany. So he was sort of hiding in his own home as well, and he ran away. And the father went down and opened the door, and there were the SS with Dutch police and the German police, and they ran up the stairs and just looked at the table. There was this old Mrs. Reitsma and us too, so she said, "We come to get you, you're arrested." And my mother said, "No, we're just visiting here." She said, "Come on, we know exactly who you are, and no stories." And so they got us down, and my mother said, "But we have nothing to do with we are not Jewish." And he said, "Look, stop this story. We know exactly." And my mother said, my daughter is not Jewish. She's a child of I was unfaithful to my husband, and she's not Jewish." And he just shut her up, gave her a push, and we walked to and the Reitsmas had to come as well. And we went to the Gestapo headquarters. It was in a school, and there we had to wait in a little room, and there were lots of other people, and of course we were petrified. We knew this is our end, really. We knew as well that if you were deported and you had been in hiding, you got an S on your papers, which means Straftransport, so punishment. So those people were already worse treated than anybody else. So we were just whispering, how could it be that they got us? And, you know, we couldn't understand. And then we were called in for interrogation. And they told us that we better tell everything, who helped us with the papers and who found the hiding place and who provided us with the identification papers. And then they said that they had my father and brother as well. So first we thought they were just bluffing, and but then we heard their voices, and they were interrogating them as well. And they told them, of course, as well that they had us. And of course, they didn't want to believe that we didn't know anything, and we really didn't know anything, because luckily the underground movement had worked that way that you didn't know a contact. So they started to beat us up because they wanted to have information. But eventually they realized, and they threatened they would kill my brother. They said to me and to my father that they would kill my mother and things like that. But in the end they realized that we really didn't know anything. And then it turned out that this nurse was a double agent, and who had brought them to a place which she knew very well. They were really agents, just this hiding place. And when we had gone to visit, they followed us so that they knew where we were.